Welcome back to the JSFL. Welcome back to the JSFL. We got Week 10 action coming underway. We got the 7-2 Houston Enforcers going to the 5-4 Detroit Power, a heavy hitter matchup, number 2 against number 3 in the power rankings. And let's get right into it. We're in Detroit as we have a big time matchup. Let's go over that injury report. Winford Peters back Week 12, and Hugo Bell will be back at the championship. David Medina, one of the biggest players, if not the biggest, returning to the Detroit Power today. On the Houston side, a few more injuries as Warren Jones back next week, along with Eric Prostit. Mel Dexter out until Week 12. Hayden McKee returns this week, and Allen Clemens will be back up the divisional round. So a huge game here as we get underway to your commentators.
Same storyline. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation. Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally.
Also, if Cincinnati or Detroit wins, Cincinnati's out of the playoffs, along with Minneapolis.
Things like that, got to be prepared. Format now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be down at the 23, make it the 24. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. And what's a quarterback's best friend? I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read. And they said balance will be a focus in this one. Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off. Not throwing here. That'll be knocked away. It's for the Browns. Let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's 3rd down. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield. You know, the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm. I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward. And that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws. Yeah, right now, you're right there in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help. I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him tread my defense. They're going to look to throw. Here, that's complete. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. They forget About the run to set up the pass. Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now. Going to the air on the opening drive. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Did what he's known for. He made the catch, and he turned into a runner, took the contact, and caught it up. I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down. Dallas gets set to take the field. We'll get it up here this time to the 21. That only nets him a yard. Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. The coaches about him, didn't they? They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. He goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his. And only his. Big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. It's not surprising when you read scouting reports of the next team because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now, out of the gun. On there, 9 yards. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call. You want to establish a guy this caliber runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses. The last one got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And doing barely able to muster a yard. 5. This guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy. He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Again, this time to the tailbone. Down here, the first down at the 26. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Need to stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop. They had a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working. First time they'll run it on the draw play. A gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. I call that play a success. Inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. He'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs are going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 30 inches. And here to his running back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Officially a gain of just a yard there. They do convert on 30 inches. Chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Everyone's looking at the offense and saying they got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They get this time to the tailback. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Time run. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end. Gets him 9 yards in the first.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here with the throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I don't run the ball first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Let's run this one in. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They lost there, and it's third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Touchdown. His guys were able to strike first in the corner. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver run that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score.
Back on for the extra point. And this is and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. That one was an extended drive. 13 plays all told. And it's capped off for the Cowboys' touchdown.
Horvath is sending it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Here it's complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup with 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he is in the backfield. Down he goes. Funded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts for his linebackers. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now? 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
They haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far. Strain, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
What they should hope for when you run drag routes, the receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get good head of steam going.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 5-yard pickup at a time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 RDA Sports.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Incomplete. Out on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and you can play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass. That didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot. Maybe it's like my wedge. When you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. Run it now out of the gun. Straight into a ball of tackles at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to throw up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Some of these play calls, well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all calls and think I'm going to be correct. I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Set up the throw. Here, complete to the tight end. Stop it that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And he'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, we'll get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Part I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Trying to defend the elbow out there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. And you got caught in between and created a foul.
I give this time to the tailback. So we got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Gain of 3, second down.
The old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. See the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Complain. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They're good enough for a Cowboy first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. That makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out
That opens up that time. They're going to brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. They got 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. He brought down somewhat here and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And now they'll take it and run. Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off. And now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Second and 2. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football,
it's blocked. It's picked up through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he scored. Touchdown, Brown. In for the score. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Huston Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and we're on time at 7 apiece. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. He'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Last time that a little bit of a special teams breakdown, a field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And throwing here on first down. And this one's incomplete.
In my observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Once again, they come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I know the game's changed. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do, like you said. Old school, smash mouth football. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The throw down, first down. Right side here, and that's complete. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
That's why they lit up a little bit on meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, we talked about it. They did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. Reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there. 2-minute drill before the coaches.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. It's moving.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Back to throw. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw here. And it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion. Sets up 2nd and 6. Second and 6. Here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Just fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up? that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The third quarter here on the ground. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We knew the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, it's got to be priority one.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up the third down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk in the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Sam's a little surprised to see him try to come out of the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Quarterback now, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now this one is running back out of the backfield. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run. First down.
Good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first. And that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 33. And a ground game here with the tailback. There was a lane there and closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Taken in by his tight end.
Not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Let's go, and down he goes. Well, they only had a yard to go. They tried to pass the football. Defense blitzed. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, There has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
They tried a 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. There, but it's incomplete.
That's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in his zone.
Yeah, to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Now we got another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
There's no secret who they were trying to get the fullback to.
Well, no, they went for 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. They come back now, start over again, and grind it out. Let's bring it.
Now ahead off here is running back. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And here is one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield: success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards to pick up 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to him on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. Get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 40. It's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now they'll run on the draw. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Incomplete. His defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
They're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about is they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. These guys had a punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 of enemy territory. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels, they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, makes it tough to defend.
Quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see.
In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. 46, 20. And takes the throw back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. I don't know who was to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do it.
Now fullback for the extra point.
He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. A nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns getting set to go. And here we are almost 3 quarters of play in this passing game. Still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And give this time to the 10 man. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Ford will bring up second down. Despite the scoreline, a lot of like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The struggles continue for this offense along the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillandale. He's been terrific so far. After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that doesn't really good to go back and say, well, you know what, do one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the backfield, complete. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Back to throw. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first here, that clock keeps rolling.
It's going to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to keep the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he was looking for the checkup pass, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had a punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On play action, they'll throw. Man, that's caught. Left sideline. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to throw this one deep right side. That is incomplete. The arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here in the situation now, fourth quarter, they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. If it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. One complete. He can only get this to the 32-yard line. That is not near enough. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And this is incomplete.
Covers was great everywhere that time. He tried to get into his outlet, tried to get into his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He rifles one incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring him down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
The right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion. You count on your D to make it stand up.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. He'll come on to kick this one away. Wasn't too far from breaking that. Give him 15, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Start this drive in the air. And incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and he told me to watch his feet. His footwork just looked off on that throw.
You always love it when an ex-defensive back takes quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are a little bit exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Dumped off to his running back. He's got a 1st down and inside the midfield. Gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Fortunately for him, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He's got the pickup. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
He sets the fire deep. That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
You have to keep trying. One of their best playmakers, no matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And held them in check on the scoreboard. They'll set up a throw. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And a given is running back. The 11.
Luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now ahead on and a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard and it'll set up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first. Give yourself a chance.
The Browns had 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Steigert's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll take this one near the 25, come at the 26-yard line. And on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go. It probably
Careful about what you plays. They're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently. Right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And again, this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
I like that run right their partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, he got it done.
Nursing that slim lane, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give it here to his running back. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and it is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. This is now in a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So now the Browns down by 4. 1:45 to play. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Incomplete. Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
The incompletion here, 2nd and 10 from the 20. Tips kind of threw everything off. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
Exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's going to do.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. One complete. He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. They've got to continue to move quickly.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Huge play at this point in the game.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
We'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very low. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gets one more chance here on fourth down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a lead. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? How about just a field goal? That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.